of Generic. Generic coming back into the RG League after a few weeks out. Thought they were gone, coming back and kick some ass. Furiousbud with some epic moves. Had to get him on the show because I had to find out all about these grab slams and how he does this shit. So yeah, let's get it off with Incedium. Tell us about it. What's going on? Welcome to the show.
What's up?
What's happening?
Basically, we just found a new 5-man for Generic. It's pretty solid. We've been getting more practice in, and we picked up Evo most recently, and we had to drop Vital since the schedule didn't work out. But this team looks pretty solid so far.
Right on. And Furiousbud, welcome to the show. So tell us about you, how things are going, all your progress.
Yeah, things are going well. Team's just scrimming every day, practicing, trying to get better. A little bit about me: I'm a young, 14-year-old competitive COD player. To all this league stuff and all that, and Cindy hit me up with he wanted to team with me, so I said yes, and
Hell yeah. That's where it goes. That's how things get started. So wow, you're 14. You're really working your way up there now. You're pretty good. I seen some pretty kick-ass grab slams happening in the league here on the weekend. Those definitely some action well worth capturing and putting up on there on YouTube. What got you into this? How did you meet up with Incedium, and how did you get to where you're at?
So pretty much I was playing a league play one day and ran into one of Incedium's buddies, and then me and Incedium started playing, and then one day he hit me up on Twitter asking if I wanted to team with him, and then I said yes, and then we just started teaming.
Right on. Incedium, why don't you fill us all in on what happened with Generic, why you guys were gone for a bit, and how you came back, what all went on behind the scenes, so you can fill us in.
Basically, we picked up some people, but they were all undedicated. They didn't really practice a lot, and they weren't even there on Saturdays, so we pretty much took a break to find a solid 5-man. Picked up Furious. We just picked up Evo. We picked up Jay Mello, who goes under a bunch of gamer tags, but we just call him Jesse now, and Stutters. I played with Stutters and Jay Mello a long time ago, and I just picked up Furious and Evo more recently.
Right on. So, how did you come to find yourself in the RG League? Tell us all about it. How you ended up here? What happened when you first showed up?
It was all chance, and I'm really glad that I somehow got in here. But Secha invited me to Tens lobby, and basically they were recruiting, and we were playing Tens, and they just picked me up, and then I joined Reaper from there, and I just pretty much stayed with the RG League from there. I went from Reaper to my own team, and I'm pretty much on Generic now. It's where we are now.
Right on. So where did Generic come from between you two? We'll start with Furious we'll start with Incedium because you had Generic first. Tell me where the name came from, how you got it, and the story behind it.
Basically, we thought Reaper was Generic because Reaper I feel like a lot of people have Reaper, right? So I thought it was a little generic, and then I was like, whoa, Generic's kind of a cool name. And we went with that, and our org was cool with that too, so we went with it.
Right on. Furiousbud, did you have anything behind getting the Generic name, or?
No, not really. I was just chilling, and yeah, came up with the Incedium came up with the name and all that.
So what's the org? Tell me about the org. What org is this? Who is this?
We just joined. My bad.
Go ahead.
We just joined Demoralized, and they have a bunch of really cool people. The leader's Dizzy, and the co-leader is Badger, and they're both really cool. They made us banners most recently, and they're gonna start funding us. They're really good people, and they're gonna get us jerseys and all this. It's
Oh,
just
that's
nice
awesome.
being under.
That's fantastic. You got to find these orgs and you got to stick with them, and sticking with them is how you succeed. We'll start with you, Furious. What do you see? What's your goals for the future in competitive gaming? Can you fill us in on what's your goals? Like any short term, long term goals? You plan on staying with it, or are you just here to play? What's up?
No, I want to be here and I want to stay here. I love the COD scene, love playing competitive COD. Short term, I want to win some like local tourneys and all that with the team, and then like long term, I want to make it into the CWL one day.
Oh yeah, Redbeard here in the stream giving some hype. Welcome to the stream, Redbeard. So yeah, Incendium, what's your goals? What do you see coming for your future in COD? Any other video gaming stuff you like to do? Competitive
I
games.
just focus COD. I wanted like me and our entire team have the same goal, and we all want to be like we're all I feel around AM level, and we could go pro one day because we're all pretty young, and we're all pretty talented, and I could definitely see a future for us in the scene.
Nice. And Sloth Maul in here giving you guys some love. What's happening, Sloth? Got Michael Slays. Yeah, that's great. That's a great way to view it. I really think there's a lot of opportunity out there for you guys, especially being a younger age. There's definitely a lot, plenty of opportunities. The more you practice, the better skill you get. You're going to come across something. You guys are two really good competitors, top of your line. Just fantastic from the gameplay that we see come from you guys. And like to say, I would have never known these were the people behind the sticks. So this is why we go beyond the fucking sticks, is to find out who's behind the sticks. And we're meeting yous here, right? Because nobody knows until we meet yous. If you had anything to say to anybody who wants to get in competitive gaming, what would you tell them? How would you tell them to proceed? How would you tell them to practice? What would you say? Let's go with you, Furious.
I don't know, pretty much just grind, get better at the game, learn the callouts, watch a bunch of competitive COD and all that, and then one time you're gonna get like maybe like in my case I got Cindy invited me to his team, and then that's pretty much how I started. Work your way up the GBs ladders and all that CMG and stuff.
What about you, Incendium? Any advice or any tips on how to get to a level of gaming that you guys are at your young age in your career? How do you explain to other people that want to reach that level? What do they do?
I would just say don't doubt yourself. There's a lot of like self-doubt that goes on in the competitive community because you can't really judge yourself off other people's skills just because there's no like good base to judge yourself off of. So you just gotta believe in yourself and keep going and keep grinding and just keep going it hard every day and believe that you could do what you wanted to do in the scene.
Damn, you kids are inspiring. You get some really good positive attitude. That's fantastic to see. Love seeing that in the COD community. Because there's so much negativity out there. Can you guys agree with that?
Oh yeah.
Definitely, dude.
Yeah, you gotta stay away from that. That shit just brings you down. I mean, sometimes you gotta come face onto it, but yeah, if you try to stick away from the negative shit. Who's the biggest competition for you right now in the league? If you were to say there's a certain team, and that team is the biggest pain in the ass to you, and just gets on your nerves, who's that gonna be?
Okay, so I already know. So Bushido.
Bushido.
I think they changed like their org and all that, or something.
Yes.
But like that
before
team,
they disbanded,
yeah, when we were in the when we played the RGL League on that Saturday,
Yeah.
we went 3-1. We took down like Sacred and R3M and all that, like the
Yeah.
top 2 teams. But then Bushido comes out of nowhere with a 0-0 record and just freaking goes 4-0 on that day. And like we weren't expecting it, and like some connection might have like happened through that series, some BS, but like yeah.
What do you do? It's land stuff. It's hard to control. I can totally understand people's frustration with it though, but it's what do you like you said, some connection issue might have had, whatever. But you know what? Bushido is Straight Luck's team. Am I correct there, Grim? Bushido
Yes.
Uprising. That's Straight Luck's team. It was. Now he's now changed, but as of last weekend, Bushido was on Straight Luck. Was Straight Luck's team that he brought in, and damn, was it crazy, eh? They were freaking all-stars. Come near, they put down Sacred, and then you guys too. Like that's crazy. And now they're broken up this week. Goes from last week to this week to now shit's broken up. How's that shit happen? Do you guys understand that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Some players expect more.
Yeah.
But crazy.
Yeah.
But since they're gone, it feels a lot better. We feel a lot more confident.
Yeah. You guys obviously have hopes to get to the playoffs here. I haven't looked at the standings here yet today. I know they were done up. I'm going to pull them up here in the Discord. I get Tabs here sending me a message right now. Can my team join the league for this weekend? Tabs, it's just a little bit late, my friend. Let's check out these stats here. Let's see where everybody's at. Let's cup standings. Generic, you are currently in 6th position. So yeah, you guys definitely have high hopes of getting into the playoffs this week. That's going to be good because this will be the last week of league play. That belt's epic. You know somebody's got to want that belt pretty bad. It's a pretty cool prize. But this week we get a bit of a surprise. It's double XP.
Ooh.
Yeah. So anybody in the back, if they can pull some shit together and get things figured out, they can bump themselves up into the playoff spot to get ahead of somebody. So you can definitely earn yourself some double XP to get yourself in there. And it's changing things up a bit. What do you guys think of that? Don't like it? Hate it? Love it? Cool? Bad?
It's scary.
Scary?
Just
Yeah.
It's nerve-wracking.
It just added another equation to the situation that everybody's in, is to how to get to that top 10. You know, we got to make it interesting somehow.
It makes things super interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I think being in a 6th position, though, I'd say you guys would be safe. It'd be pretty hard to come out of that.
Yeah.
I just can't see. Did you guys look at the pools yet?
Yeah, we feel pretty confident with it. As long as the new Bushido, is as good as the old one, we should be pretty solid.
Yeah, I don't know what the new Bushido and stuff is. Now, we got 3 pools this weekend.
Yeah.
And you guys are with Sacred, Units, and Stay Gaming.
Units is R3M, right?
Yep, Units is R3M.
Yeah.
So what do you think of your pool?
Stay Gaming. Who's Stay?
The old Bushido team.
Oh, Stay Gaming is the old Bushido team.
Yeah, minus
that exact team.
And
I think we should definitely have some wins in there.
Think you can get 2, 3?
We're definitely getting 1 or 2. So we should stay into top.
Yeah. And then with double XP, you get 6 points, but you got to remember the people coming up from the back are going to be getting 6 points too per win. 2 points just for showing up, so that's almost a damn near win there. But you got to look at some of these teams. Valkyrie's 2-11. They're going to have a hard time. Beamify, GG, they're 0-0.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get some interesting stats here. Shit's going to get real this week. It's going to get ugly, I think. I think teams are really the ones that are 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th are going to be in a bit of a position to fight. I think you guys are on the trailing end of being safe, but
Yeah.
damn, you never know, man. Anything can change in just a flash. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do a tournament. And Incedium, how old are you? Do you mind asking?
I'm 16. You're
Okay.
good.
So yeah, Incendium's good. Now I'm sorry if Furious, but we can't do the. You can play in it, but you can't receive any funds from it. We're gonna do a
Yeah.
$1,000 tournament. Now the buy-in's gonna be $40 per team. What do you guys think of that? Is that too much?
Not really.
Nah, it seems reasonable because it's like $7 a player, $6 a
Yeah,
player.
that'd be $8 a player.
$8, yeah.
That sound about fair for $1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
That
alright.
sounds
Okay.
super. Yeah.
Now, if we were to do a tournament bracket, what is the how do you think it should be done? Should it be done as with the losers bracket? Should it be best of 5, best of 3? What are your guys' thoughts? So, like, tell me when we run tournaments, what the hell is Relentless doing wrong? Tell me how to do it right. That's what I want to hear.
I'd say best of 5 with the losers bracket. That's the cleanest way to get it. And if you get up against like a really good in the beginning, it's not like you're just out. You
Yeah.
still have a chance of going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that.
I like the losers bracket too, though it makes it longer. You know what? We're giving $1,000. She's got to work for your buddy, right?
Yeah.
That's the way I
for
view it.
$1,000, if I faced a really good team and got knocked out, I would have been
What was I gonna say here now? We get I am Nevin in here. He wants to ask Incendium if he wants to TS. You up for it?
Our teammate already got off.
Yeah, maybe another day. But yeah.
Maybe another day, Nevin. Nevin. It's Sloth Mall. You got Michael Slays. I'm just reading up here on the chat and seeing what all is going on. So, tell me, what other, you guys don't play any other games but COD? Would you guys, we're going to be adding new games here into the league and some different formats for playing them, and when people join as to how they can automatically select what part of it they are in. What other games would you guys suggest? We're going to be adding Mortal Kombat 11, that's for sure. Any other things you guys suggest?
I play a bunch of other games other than COD. I play like Overwatch and like Apex Legends.
Nice.
Those are like my 2 other games. So like those games are super fun, super competitive.
Yeah.
I like them. And yeah, I play a bunch of like League of Legends and CS:GO, but
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Seaside.
Well, what's your favorite character in League of Legends?
League of Legends. I gotta say Garen.
Yeah.
One of my friends, like, when I was starting out, he's like, "Oh, go Garen. He's pretty easy to play," and now I'm mastery 6 on him.
Damn. Nice.
Playing other Legends, but yeah.
Nice. Okay, so back to COD here. What's the your go-to gun? What if you were to use any gun that's your most all-around best gun? What would it be, Incendium?
Definitely Saga. I've always been playing subs since
Nice.
I started playing COD.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same lines as Incendium. Sog's my favorite gun.
Nice. Yeah, that's about my go-to gun too. Even though my aiming can be pretty soggy at times, but yeah, I think Sloth agrees that the Sog is the way to go. You guys, have you ever cheated before?
Cheated
Yeah.
on a test
Yeah, no,
or something.
no. Have you ever used like a mod pack? Have you ever used anything to try to make it more in your favor? To say,
No,
and any of that happened behind the scenes?
no.
No.
I'd never even had a mod pack or
Yeah.
anything like that.
I just had to ask for the show's sakes to see if somebody would ever say yes. See what would happen. I bet you nobody in the league would want to play again with you. And even if you did win and you weren't using one, they'd still say you were using one no matter what. Everybody has an excuse for losing.
Yeah.
We're what's your favorite CWL teams?
Oh.
I'd say LG.
LG, nice.
I gotta say, Optic. I've loved Optic ever since I've gotten into esports. Like when I was 10 years old, I
Nice.
used to watch a bunch of Optic. And then my second favorite team is Team Reciprocity. Those guys, like, they have a lot of good content. They're super vibey guys.
Yeah.
And yeah.
The positivity is I know you speak of they definitely have great content. What's your guys's they just got sponsored by GameStop. So Optic Gaming just got sponsored by GameStop. That comes from
Optic Gaming, Envy, and Complexity. They all three got sponsored by them.
Nice, that's cool. That's cool. So I was talking with a sponsor today myself. Yep. Well, Relentless here was talking with the sponsor today. So you know what the main things I wanted, what I asked for was I didn't want no money. I want stuff for the players in the league. That's what I asked for. In all honesty, I said I want our players to have opportunities. So and that's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get some opportunities happening here for you guys here in the league. Won't be coming till about June, July-ish, but you guys will find out. So yeah, there's some pretty good things coming. Definitely, we're really working it. And then that's where the other reason we're on a show is like we're Relentless Game is here for you guys. You guys are the heart and soul of it, who help drive us forward. And that's what we want to do. We're here to work for you, to help promote you and get you guys off and to start. It's an honor to be here and podcast for you guys, even though sometimes my podcast and my lips just be going and gibberish just comes to be flying out. But yeah, no, it's an honor, and that's the way that we're going. We're constantly looking every night for sponsors, see who we can find, who we can pick up, trying to make deals, and for you guys. Now, with that said, what do you think of that? What's your opinion of it?
I love that. I appreciate it a lot. Truly, just like to hear like all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. It's the better choice, isn't it? It's for everybody in the long run. It's definitely it's like. Well, why else would you play here? I mean, yeah, money's money, but when there's an opportunity that comes knocking and you can help further yourself, that's the place to go, I would think. That's where you want to be. Going into your game modes, what game modes are you guys best at? Hardpoint, search, control. What's your worst game mode?
Definitely, we're worst at control.
Control? Okay.
Probably, I'd say.
And what
best? It's either hardpoint or S&D, but I'd probably say hardpoint because we've been practicing it more.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite then?
Mine is by far.
Nice.
My favorite game mode's Hardpoint, definitely.
Yeah. I'm
just love running around killing everything.
Yeah, no, totally. I'm a total Hardpoint fan. Love it. It's just so much more action, I find. But search is fun too. I do enjoy search.
Yeah.
What's when you guys play together? Anything between you guys and your team not mesh that just gets everybody pissed off between each other? Is there any
everything?
Any tension there?
We always find a way to get tension in between each other, but we know it's just like for the short term, and we all kind of like it happens and we get over it tomorrow.
Nice, nice. That's the way to be. So what is it? Tell us what pisses each other off. Fill us in. Fill everybody in. Come on now.
Just like stupid plays, like someone would make a terrible play, someone would call it out mid-game, like, "Oh my God, what are you doing, you idiot?" And then like everyone just starts snapping and like losing full and all that, and then it just snowballs out of control. Yeah.
That's awesome. You know what happens, but you guys fix it in the end, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Right on. Hey, Easy, welcome to the stream, man. Easy's in the house. Yeah, everybody can see. This is the best part about it. You can see that there is a group unity within the league because you get some really good players you're stopping in to see what you guys are up to. You get Sloth, you get Easy, and you get Michael Slays and Redbeard. He's manager. You get Creation. So, I mean, you get a lot of other players coming in here that are good, well-known players in your league coming in to see what you guys are up to. What level do you guys think you're at compared to like a, say, compared to Sloth or compared to Blessed or Straight Luck?
I'd put us up there with them, but I don't know. I'd put them a little above us, but I'd put us up there with them.
Selling yourself a little bit short. I think you're definitely up there.
Yeah. Yeah. You could go Furious. Furious has his own thoughts on him, so.
Oh, I think the more we grind as a team, the better we're gonna get. Yeah.
Furious, that shit from you on the weekend with them grab slams? Damn, man, you were clearing teams.
Furious is on his own level. Furious is just Furious. He does his own things.
And just a second, hey Easy, yeah, I'll send you a message. We'll get you on the show. We got a lot of questions for Easy. There's just from neurotic to Crusaders to yabba gabba gabba. We got a lot of questions we got to get solved with Easy. So you guys
Yeah.
before I get on to Easy, now I lost my train of thought. See, that's what the fucking chat does to me. It gets my mind spinning. Yeah, we were talking about level of skill and ability. Who is... What team do you think is way underrated?
Underrated? That's hard.
Yeah, now look, here comes Cruzito, trash ass league accusing people of being racist. Hey, somebody get Pervy Sage up here in the chat. Pervy will let this guy know. See, here's a guy who comes into the league. I'll explain this as to why this guy's here. This is the best part as to why we're on the show here. Cruzito comes in the league. He gets multiple warnings from Pervy and from Driving You Crazy in management. And now he's going to pop up in here. And he's going to call it a trash-ass league. And we've given plenty of chances, but the guy just don't want to listen.
He was just in my stream.
And he was just doing the same thing in Grimm's stream. Now, do you think, if you had an issue, that is the way to handle it, to go to everybody's stream and start making comments like this? What would you guys say?
Nah, that's just being salty. That's just being a baby.
Yeah. See,
I would... Yeah.
It totally is. The man comes in, gets his warnings, don't want to listen. You get to go. You get to go. But yeah, that's just how people are. And I get it all the time, right? Someone's always going to be upset. But we got to go by the rules, right? If we don't have any rules, we can't all go forward. Yeah, Sloth, he's yeah. He don't bother me. He is what he is. That's what you live. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna remove them now just before it goes any further. We don't need that stuff up in here.
For that underrated The underrated question, I'd probably say Reaper, just because there's always new talent on Reaper.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, there's Reaper has Reaper's changed so much. I mean, I have a lot of respect for Reaper in the beginning because you came in on Reaper, didn't you, Incedium?
Yeah, like a lot of people came in on Reaper. Yeah.
Reaper blew up for. I think Reaper got to be a monster and it just imploded. Basically, that's how I see it. What's your thoughts? You were on the inside. Tell us.
Um, I feel like the level of playing back then was a little lower, and there's a lot more like competition now. There's a lot of really, really good, talented teams now, and that basically changed the things around the league a lot.
Yeah,
A lot
definitely.
more teams got introduced. I feel like the league's growing a lot more too.
It has, hasn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
It's really kicked off. It's kicked off like crazy, and we get a real good team. We're set up here pretty good, and we're always looking for more people to join the team that want to put their input in. And what do you think's best? So what are we doing right that that's working for us? And then tell me what exactly we're doing wrong. And don't tell me there's nothing, because there's always something, and I want to hear it. I like to get people's opinions and their thoughts. So let's start with you, Incendium.
Best, I like that it's free. A lot of people can just join, and most leagues cost money and don't let you enter late, and I dislike that.
Okay.
Uh,
Now you got to give me the worst.
The worst thing about the league, I have to.
A little bit stumped.
The transfer between the website, it's kind of like it's a change. It's hard to change between website and Discord, but it's not
Okay.
too hard.
All right.
It's just
So explain to me exactly, because this is what I want to fix. So go about this again. What's that?
it's just a change. That's the hardest thing.
Okay.
The changes happen.
So just transferring over to the website is a bit of a pain.
Yeah, that's it pretty much for me.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm just
for me,
just
yeah,
let me get this note down here, because I want to try to meet with the team, and we'll see what we can. Okay, yeah, this is what I've recently asked one of the companies. I try to do a lot of the work on the site myself, but I've asked one of the companies that does manage it to make it so players can register with their name, their email address, and put in their password, and then you guys can set up your own pictures and whatever, and then you'd have to still make your own team. But as soon as you make your team, you're just putting in your team name, your email, or not your email address, put your team name in, and your graphics that you want on your page. Everything else, I'm trying to have it so it automatically uploads and sets in there for you. But I'm going to continue to look on that for you. So let's hear the next comments.
So for me, like, just clarifying the point system, like points per win, like, when I look on the league and all that, I don't really see it like, oh, you get like 16 points or whatever for a win.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's very true. There should be a better league format written up in there, right?
Yeah, like under your information links in the Discord page.
Yeah.
Like maybe have like the info on like how much a win is, how much showing up is, and all that.
Perfect. I'm just doing the notes. And see, I'm actually writing stuff too, eh? See? I'm not just scribbling. I've done that to one person though before. He's just getting on my nerves. But Yeah, no, that's excellent feedback, and yeah, that's things that we need to look as a growing company to look out for. We always want to have things the way you guys would like to see it. Now, um, when you take in play on the website, what issues do you see, and what future issues do you see coming? Do you think it can work? Should we just stick with the Discord and just use the challenge site? What's your thoughts?
I think it'd work. It's just complicated with going back and forth between the Discord and the website,
Okay.
and just when we need to post the results of the match, because people post it after the day's over, or like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's I
It-
get confused a little,
Yeah, no,
just
totally.
a little.
And totally, I can understand that. I'm working on. It's a work in progress, and we'll get there. And this is what season 1 is for. Season 1's to figure it all out and get it set up. Now, would you guys ever want to be a test team? Would you join up for some testing for us to try some things out if we had some like test projects going?
Yeah, we'd just definitely be
Yeah,
Okay, that'd
fine
be
with
good.
it.
That'd be good because
we'll definitely be done.
I like your honest feedback, and there'd definitely be something into it for you. I mean, we wouldn't expect your guys' time for nothing, but definitely your feedback is what we'd like to get. Yeah, static popping up here. Yeah, we have started a RGLX and Xbox division. You guys play Xbox at all?
I used to play Xbox before it changed to PS4.
Yeah, my Xbox is over somewheres in this house. I don't know. It's
Over by the
misplaced.
TV.
It's not the most popular console for me. What do you guys like better? PS4, obviously.
Yeah,
Mm,
I prefer
yeah.
PS4.
I hate the quick menu on PS4.
Yeah, it's I always look for a way to arrange it so I can put what the shit I want at this end, but it just likes to put whatever it wants. Gets on my nerves.
I miss Xbox sometimes, but I probably
Yeah. What do we get here? Redbrook saying.
Both sides this time.
Yeah, Static's just bought himself an Xbox One. Redbeard likes the OS for Xbox better as well. So yeah, Xbox I do like the menu page a whole lot better. When it did change a couple times, I had a couple issues with it. But where to go from here? What are you guys doing over here over the weekend? What's your plans? Any other league play competition you're playing in?
yeah, the Venom League.
Nice. And how do you like that league?
I like the pool
Uh,
system.
Yeah,
they
the
put-
pool system. But I like the RGL League better because like the pools are more organized. Because Venom League they have it on like a Google Excel thing,
Okay.
like Google spreadsheets. But it's like super organized on Venom League,
Okay.
and you can like rearrange the games by talking to the captain. You don't have to play that specific time. But yeah.
Okay. Now, I know next season, what we're planning on doing is there'll be one pool to join. That'll be it. Everybody will join one pool for league play. And everybody joins it. I'll hit that little magical start button, and shit will make its funny words in the atmosphere of internet gaming shit, and then it'll process a league play event. We'll set it up so it's bi-weekly, and we'll talk to everybody. We'll get your time set up as to what works for you,
It's a trap.
and we'll get that all figured out. So you'll be playing bi-weekly, 2 games a week. We might do it 3 games a week. We'll see. But it'll automatically generate it all, and it'll put out a calendar of events. Is that more possible, more easier? You don't get to go to the website once a week and join a pool. You're automatically in that pool. It sets everything up for you. It tells you your matches. It'll be non-host picks map. It'll be best of 3. What do you guys think that we should do? Is that a good idea, or should we change it? If so, if we change it, how should we do that?
I think it's a good idea. That's pretty much the same thing Venom League does, because they have different seasons, and in that season they auto generate like the teams you play, and it's all on that schedule for like the entire 4 weeks the season lasts. But for the games, I think they should be best of 5 instead of best of 3.
Okay, yeah. Well, considering it would be like, say, a bi-weekly or like 3 times a week event that you play in, I think best of 5 should be the way it should be, because you're only playing that one game that night, right?
Yeah.
And it would be best of 5. It's the only thing about that is it's gonna make a hell of a busy life for streaming. To try to get to every one of them, I'm gonna have to set certain streamers to each one. Easy's here in the chat. He thinks that we should randomize the maps.
I like that, but I think does it is like they do like the pro
Non-hosting.
vetoes. So like
The pro
so
veto.
like map 1 hard point, team A would ban a map, team B ban a map, and then pick, and then pick what side you want to be on for all the maps.
Okay, that's good.
That's
a good idea. That is a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna want to be talking to you guys a little bit more. Super down with the veto maps, Michael Slay says.
Yeah, veto and super fun.
Should be able to veto maps. Same as I am. Nevin agrees with that there. Yeah, well that might be the way to go. We got to take a vote on this and see what everybody wants, because obviously this is a league for everybody to play, so that's the way we want shit to go.
Yeah.
It's got to be shaped as the players' league, place for the players to play. All right, let's see, what are we getting up here on Twitter? Somebody tweeting us on Twitter.
God damn it!
Can we play this weekend? All right, here's the deal. Here, look at this. I got this message here earlier on Twitter today. Somebody asked me what the prize is for the league. I said, here, well, it's this championship belt. It's coated in 18 karat gold. It's worth over $1,200.
Whoa! I thought it was just like plastic.
No, it's metal, my man. It's real. It's like you're in wrestling. It's the same freaking thing. It's a $1,200 belt. It's leather with, look, I'll tap on it.
Damn.
Yeah, it's heavy as hell too. It's buttons, it's straps, you put it right around yourself. It's made by Pro-Am Belts. And Pro-Am Belts does make professional wrestling belts as well. They make some boxing ones and stuff. I don't think they do on like WWE, but they do other pro amateur wrestling leagues. It's the real deal right here, man. It's plated in 18 karat gold. I mean, we wanted something that's genuine that nobody else has. Now, this guy got on Twitter. He asked me, what's the prize for the league? Or what is it? I said, well, it's this belt coated in 18 karat gold. And I said, there's the cup that's over about 24 inches tall, metal, plated, and whatnot. And there's 4 other smaller ones for the rest of the team.
And we'll be back again later.
So, he goes, all right, is there any money for the winner? I said, no, there's no money for the winner this time. He goes, why is there no money for the winner? Now, the way I was raised, motherfucker, is you don't talk like that.
Yeah.
Would either of you guys think that that's a normal thing to say to somebody?
No, not really.
No,
Especially how the league's free to get into, so like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's it.
I mean, come on, dude.
And it's like gold, so
yeah, it's a $1,200 belt. There's about with the cups in this belt, it's probably worth about $2,000 into it. Now I wanted to give away cash. Sloth wants that belt. Nevin, whatever. He thought everything was plastic.
yeah, I thought everything was plastic too.
Damn, no man, the belt is coated in 18 karat gold. It's the real deal. It had to be custom made. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely even comes in a carrying case. Yeah, yeah. So you guys know how we're giving it away?
How?
It's going to be the top 2 teams in the finals. Both of them teams, all the players, even if they have a sub, will all go into a pool, and the whole league will vote as to who they think is the MVP of them top players. Yeah. What do you think?
Wait,
I
so
think
the
that's
top
pretty
2 teams,
decent.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, the top 2 teams.
So, like, even if you don't come first, you can still have a chance?
Yep, the leagues get a vote for you. You got to get the votes. It's the league's choice who's the MVP here.
I think that's a pretty cool system.
Yeah,
I
no,
like that.
I think I wanted the league to have their say in this. I wanted everybody to choose who's the best. It can't be made by me. It can't be made by the management. It needs to be made as the league. It gives everybody that opportunity to put their input into season 1. Season 1's big for us. No shitting you. We are very, very well backed, and we're making an effort to go somewheres. But yeah, we want you guys to be involved. It's got to be interactive. That's the only way it's fun, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, now you guys know that it's plated in 18 karat gold, and it's real, and it's not plastic. Yeah, how many times somebody told me that the cup was plastic too. So I picked up the cup like this. It's not light either, and it dings. It definitely dings. Shit's gonna cost a fortune to ship it, but you know what? It's gonna be worth it.
Wait,
Yeah.
so the MVP, he wins the belt and the cup?
No,
Or-
the MVP wins the belt. The cup goes to the captain of the championship team. The big
Okay.
one. Now the other ones, there's smaller ones, go to each player that's on that championship team. They say the same thing on the bottom. Season 1 Battle for the Relentless Cup Championship, presented by Relentless Gaming. They all say the same thing.
Wait.
And yeah, but that's how it is. I mean, because if we were to go into it our first season and say, hey, here's a season you can win all this money, we can't give out money to everybody.
Yeah.
Especially you know what I'm talking about. So we still want to give a place for everybody to play. We need to have a fair place where people can accomplish things, win things, and still feel of importance to help grow themselves. I mean, you don't start growing as a COD player once you hit 16, right?
Yeah.
There should be some competition for people under the age of 16. And that's what we are offering with some stuff. Now, not everything's going to always be that way, but we'll always still keep tournaments with prizes available for you young fellers. Anyways, you guys get anything else you want to say?
Not really.
No, you good?
Sunday, you have any?
Nah.
Nah. All right. So
Ready to eat.
now, tell me, what's our slogan here?
We came to game.
What is it?
We came to game.
game.
Hell yeah. So you know what? At Relentless Gaming, you get Incedium and you get Furiousbud. And you know what? Both of you guys came to game, and on the weekend that was some fucking epic shit. I thank you guys very much for stopping by Beyond the Sticks. I'm your host, Mr. Relentless. This was sitting down with Incedium and Furiousbud of Team Generic going into the last week of League play. Shit's gonna be awesome. Alright guys, thank you for stopping by. We'll catch you later.
Yep.
Adios.